Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weekly MTG. I'm Chris Peeler, host, filling in for Blake Rasmussen here. He is, I don't know, out on some sort of ski trip or, fending feral hogs from his property, something. And I'll be filling in for him today. But today, we're going to be playing some March of the Machine Commander. Command Fest was last weekend. I was able to go to Seattle. I know a lot of folks from Wizards were at Command Fest Seattle. It was a blast. And we have the full official release of March of the Machine coming up later at the end of the week here. So we thought, why not get some Wizards and have a little Commander game here on stream. No major news or announcements today, no previews, nothing really in that space. So we're just going to be chilling, playing games, and having a good time.
Just having a good time, just fun.
Yeah, just fun.
What's wrong with fun?
Just some funsies. Why not?
Good, clean fun.
It's been a while since we've tried just having fun on camera. Why not? All right, so with that, let's sort of walk through what we're playing today and introduce ourselves here. Like I said, I am Chris Peeler, one of the community managers for Magic, one of the folks behind our different social accounts, our various tweets and things. You've probably seen me around here before. And today I'm going to be playing the Brimaz Blight of Oreskos deck from the March of the Machine Commander. It's got sort of a Phyrexian creature type matters theme going on with some artifact synergies, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. Let's go around the table here. Melissa.
All right, I'm Melissa DeTora. Hello, everyone. I'm a senior game designer working on Tabletop Magic, and today my commander is Sidar Jabari of Zhalfir. He's a knight, he's riding a big old bird, and he cares about knight creature type, and he is also a reanimator commander, and he has eminence, but don't worry, it's fine.
It's like the nice eminence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did a good job on this one. All right, I'll pass it over to Diana.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried now, based on how you said that.
They're gonna smash cut that 6 months from now. Everyone's like,
She
what
said it was
doing
fine.
with this card?
Get the clip.
Yeah.
Put the clip in.
Look, anytime you get an eminence card, you are taking a risk. And look, we took a risk. I think it's gonna be okay.
I think it's gonna be okay.
It's a pretty reasonable one, but who knows?
Chat, you can
That's
tell
6 months
us.
from now.
Tell us what
see.
you think. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Diana DiMicco. I am one of the 2 influencer managers here on Magic the Gathering. I'm still relatively new to Wizards and new-ish to Magic, so this will be fun. Today, I'm playing Bright Palm Soul Awakener. This deck is all about backup and counters, which are 2 things that I adore, so I'm super excited to dig into it.
Hey everybody, I'm Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast. I guess that part is obvious.
I thought you were Chris Peeler.
I'm Blake Rasmussen from Wizards of the Coast. I'm a principal game designer on a little card game called Magic the Gathering. So I design what these crazy cardboard squares do. I also work most on the Commander format, so this stuff is right in my wheelhouse. All kinds of fun ancillary products on Commander these days. I also host the show Good Morning Magic, you can find on YouTube 3 days a week, so go check it out. Today I'm playing Gimbal, Gremlin, Prodigy. 3 things you gotta know. 1, team or color identity, so ramp, card draw, all that good stuff. 2, it's a gremlin. It's a legendary gremlin. What's not to love? And 3, the part that you might care about the most, it's about getting as many differently named tokens onto the battlefield as possible. So I'll get all kinds of strange artifact tokens and really some wonky donk stuff as we're trying to set this creature up, so it should be a lot of fun.
Very cool. All right, well, I don't see any reason to wait any longer. Let's dive right in.
Who's going to go first?
I am extremely important, so I will go first.
Wow.
Right?
Sounds legit.
Host the show makes the rules. Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
All right.
I love to hear that because that means I go second. As long as I don't go last, I'm
You
good.
go last.
Can't tell me who's fan.
All right, we're going to start off some things simple. I'm just going to crack this Evolving Wilds and pass the turn while you...
All right. I would like to play the most underrated basic land in Magic, the Basic Plains, and I'll pass the turn.
I'm going to keep it simple too. Just a little Path of Ancestry.
Make sure to draw.
And big deal.
Perfect. All right, Path of Ancestry is in. It's time for the old Temple of Abandon. We're going to scry 1 on the first turn here. I don't want that. Put it on the bottom. Go ahead.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Oh no, everybody took such quick turns. Got to shuffle up real fast. There we go.
Evolving Wilds, the turn 1 stream nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
Exciting.
I just getting off to a strong start here.
Should we get one of those chess clocks?
Probably. All right. Just planes for the turn, passing.
All right, well, I am going to play the first creature of the game, it looks like. I'll play an island, and here is a Worthy Knight. Whenever I cast a Knight spell, I make a 1/1 human. I'll pass the turn.
All right.
Don't love that for us.
Yeah, get the ball rolling.
Well, the next deck wants to come out early and start attacking. That's kind of what's going on with this one, so it can, set itself up, get the trigger off.
So this commander wants to reanimate knights. So if I attack with this guy, thanks to Eminence, I get to draw a card and discard a card and fill up my graveyard with sweet knights.
I'll play a Signet and pass over to you, Chris.
All right.
Getting Siggy with it.
Let's see here. I would like to have something to block with. This is a completed Huntmaster. I can pay 1 and tap it to sacrifice another creature or artifact to incubate 3. So I can make a little Phyrexian creature token here. Passing after that.
Just take this card when you're playing draft. I've been playing a bit of March of the Machine. This card is pretty nice.
All right, I'll start out by attacking. I'll attack the player who ramped. Gavin, I'll attack you for 2, and since I attacked, I will draw a card and discard a card.
Yep.
Will I discard a Sweet Knight? I will. I'm going to discard the Silverwing Squadron because he's not coming out anytime soon. All right.
I'll block my face.
Okay, and then I'll play a Thriving Heath and name Black, so this land produces white and black. I'll play an Arcane Signet and pass the turn.
Cool. So you too are harnessing the power of the Arcane Signet.
Let's go ahead and just a little Mana Gorger Hydra.
Oh,
NBD.
No big deal. It's just a little bit.
Nobody worry about that.
It's okay. Nobody
ahead.
casts spells.
Yeah, as long as no one casts spells, it won't be a problem.
Just a fun little buddy with a lot of heads.
I'm just gonna get the biggest die I can find over here.
I'm gonna play a land, and I'm gonna play a new magic card. Because that sounds fun. Well, we'll figure that out later. Alright, play Schema Thief. This is a new card from March of the Machine Commander. It's a 4-mana 3/3 with flying, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I create a token that's a copy of an artifact that player controls. So Arcane Signet, I'm coming for you. And
My Arcane Signet is not safe.
Go ahead. Well, I just copy it. It's a little, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna get a little extra rate from you.
Just gonna get lots of
Keep 'em
value.
forever. That's scary.
Yeah.
All right, Vault of the Archangel here. Oh boy, let's see. That's a 3/3.
3/3 with flying.
Okay. Well, before that Hydra gets too big, I will attack for 2 coming your way.
You know what? I'm just gonna eat it.
Yep.
Yum.
Yep. Probably.
I'm just gonna eat it.
And then second main, I will play my commander. So whenever I cast a Phyrexian creature or an artifact creature spell, I will incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. And then at the beginning of each end step, if a Phyrexian died under your control this turn, proliferate. Not relevant here, but yep, passing after that.
All right, looks like the attacks have to stop for me. I'll play an island, and I'm going to play a sweet magic card that is not a knight. It's the Vanquisher's Banisher.
Ooh.
When it comes into play, I have to name a creature type. I'll name Knight to nobody's surprise, and my Knights are now bigger. And whenever I cast a Knight, I draw a card. And now that this guy is bigger, can I attack? I don't think Gavin's going to block, so I'll attack you for 3.
Okay, I'll go to 35.
I believe this guy got a counter, right?
Yes. Yep, should be at 3
Now it's at
So-
3. See, thanks guys.
Yeah.
I'll just miss all of these
if it was a
triggers.
3/3, I would have just attacked you, but I was pretty sure that guy was a 4/4. Just wanted to make sure.
It's,
All right,
we don't
I'm
need to
done.
pay attention to how many counters he gets. It's really okay. He won't be doing anything.
Just chilling out.
Everything's fine.
Now you're telling me to create a copy of Vanquisher's Banner? I don't know if that's good for me, but I'm excited about it.
Well, don't
Yeah, I
get
didn't
too
really consider
excited.
that. I was
'cause-
like, oh, you're just going to make some mana artifacts.
well, you're tapped out. I'm just going to go ahead and generous gift your
All right.
tutor.
So
Whoa.
generous of you.
I
I'll make
know.
it 3/3.
I believe I have an
yeah.
elephant for you if you would like it.
Yeah, elephant in the room right there.
Ha.
Wham, wham.
Wah, wah. And then, you know what, Melissa? I'm going to go ahead and swing at you because he's tapped down. Yeah, I'm just going to swing at you for a 5.
5. I'm not used to these little things. Oh my god. How does this work?
It's a test in dexterity for sure. And I will pass the turn.
And I also can't put it back
So you
correctly.
just make sure you end up on the red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's the
We'll get there.
trick. Okay. I am going to. Well, that was so sad. I wanted my little scheme defeat.
It was a little too scary for me.
Not too scary. Okay. Well, that's fair. And I can't argue with that.
Look, if Gavin gets excited to play a card because he makes the ding dang game, I feel like I should feel threatened.
I just like playing new magic cards, you know. Speaking of new Magic cards, I'm playing one right now. The Ichor Elixir, which is just fun to say. Now, one thing that we're not playing today, just for time, a couple other reasons, is Planechase.
Yeah.
Right. So, but these decks do come with 10 planes apiece, and it's an alternate format to play Magic in, where you get to
have some of those cards here.
Roll the planar dice and go around the planes, and it's super fun. Highly recommend it. And there's some cards in these decks that do call out Planechase, but that's not all they do. So Ichor Elixir, here's a great example. It taps for 2 mana. Happy to play 4 mana Rock, it taps for 2 mana. That's great. But also, if we're playing Planechase, it has a small effect on the game. We're not playing Planechase, so we'll just ignore the first part of it. Just taps for 2 mana, but it's a cool card to have around nonetheless.
Yeah.
And fun to say.
And fun to say. So I'll say it as many times as I can. Ichor Elixir. I'm going to play Temple of Mystery, and I'm going to scry 1, and I'm going to put that on the bottom of my library. And I'm just going to hold this little elephant man back. Go ahead.
All right. My turn. Let's see what we can do here.
Gavin, I'm going to come in and just fix your microphone.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
so exciting. We got Sean.
We got
Look at
live
him.
technical assistance happening.
Wow. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
The real person that makes everything happen at Wizard Coast.
The real hero.
The actual wizard.
The
Let's see
first
here.
on-camera appearance.
Right? That might have been the actual.
That is the actual first.
That's
Wow.
really
I
funny.
honestly-
Actually.
You saw it here first, folks.
I set my mic up intentionally wrong just so we make Sean do that.
Rare Sean appearance on this. All right, let's see here. I will play a Commander Sphere, so the Hydra grows some more, and I will incubate 3.
Big ol' Hydra right there.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's not doing anything.
Just chill.
He's laying down. He's taking a nap.
Let's see here. So I've got that going on. All right, move to combat. And I will, I'll attack Gavin with my 3/4.
Attack me with your 3/4. Okay.
Yeah, and
everyone
then
attacks Gavin.
and then Diana for 2.
I suppose.
If it makes you feel better, I don't think I'm going to attack you this turn.
Believe me when I see it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass after that.
Okay. So I would like to do the following. Let's see. I think first I'll attack. Yeah, I'll attack first. I'll attack Diana with this 3/3. And when I attack, I will draw a card and discard a card, which I'm sure chat pointed out, but I forgot to do last turn.
I have
We
no
just check
blockers,
chat
so
here.
I
We'll
take it.
confirm.
Yes, please confirm.
The internet is in an uproar.
What don't I want today? I kind of want to cast these knights. It's tough. It's a tough situation. All right, I'm going to discard the Commander Sphere. Okay, so that was an attack for 3, and then I would like to play my Commander. Whenever I cast a Knight creature spell, I draw a card, and I make a 1/1. So I'm going to
Nice.
draw a card, and I'll make a 1/1, which I'll get in a second. I'll then play a land. It's a Bajuka Bog. Who has graveyards?
I do.
One card.
I don't think any of your graveyards
yeah,
matter.
not this
I'll
one.
exile your graveyard, Gavin. You have a creature in
Yeah,
there.
just keep targeting me with everything. Yeah.
And I'm done.
And so when Sidar Jabari connects, you make you have to return a knight from graveyard to the battlefield, right?
I did play this later.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's
Yes,
what it does.
that is correct. Yes. Yeah.
Is it attacks or deals combat damage?
Yeah. Oh, this is when this deals combat damage.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
See, we know what the cards do.
Yeah. So, I mean, what knight did you discard earlier? It was the big 7-drop?
It's a 6-drop that has
6
power
drop.
and toughness equal to my creatures, and when it attacks, it makes 2/2s.
Is that from the Throne of Eldraine Brawl decks?
It is totally
Nice
from
work,
the Throne of
Melissa.
Eldraine
Fun little
Brawl
trivia
decks.
there.
Thank you.
You made that card, right? So it's a
That
little,
is correct,
little
yep.
throwback for you.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh, Temple of False God. Nice.
Yeah, and I control 5 lands now, so that works out well.
Perfect. Perfect timing.
Yeah, we'll go red, green, white, colorless to put out Bright
Oh,
Palm.
there it is.
I'm going to go ahead and put a counter and do backup right over here. So I get
Back it
a
up.
counter for casting the spell, and then I get another one for backup, which means that this turn, whenever this creature attacks, double the number of +1/+1 counters on target creature. That creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less this turn.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Peeler.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this was.
I'm gonna be
I mean, I am the bad guy of this
swinging
game,
at
right?
you with 19 trample?
19? Yeah.
Because the number of counters doubles.
Oh
Didn't
my god,
think
that's
this
so
one
big.
all the way through.
It gets real scary
How do
real
we deal
fast.
with you?
Boy,
Wow, that's sweet.
You don't deal with me. That's fine. Just
all right.
It's too
yeah,
big.
block
And it has
face.
trample.
19, you said?
yes.
All right, down to 21. I have removal in hand, but not for that. So
Yeah, I
that
feel
feels good.
1919.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Can't deal with some things, but not a 1919. But all right, yeah, I'll remember this.
Oh boy, I've done all the damage I can do. I'll pass the turn.
Yeah, that deck can really come out swinging. You know, in every kind of commander biodome we call it, we like to have one deck that can hit kind of hard early. This one definitely is capable of
It
that.
sneaks up on you with the doubling the counters.
Oh yeah. Okay. Speaking of sneaking up on you, no.
That's
4,
not funny.
5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go for a little Dance with Calamity. This is a wacky new Magic card. For step 1, shuffle your library. I'm gonna do that right now. Then, as many times as I choose, I can exile the top card of my library. As long as I don't go over 13 total mana value, I can play all of them. If I go over 13 total mana value, the spell does nothing. Okay.
Let's
So we'll just see. We'll see where I want to stop. Should be fun. This card in playtesting was called Tuesday on Innistrad. The theme of it being like, yeah, the Phyrexians are invading, just
it's just
another Tuesday on
that
Innistrad.
plane just cannot catch a break.
Yeah, it's kind of designed to.
And today
be that
is
way.
Tuesday, so it's on theme.
All right, I'll let you cut, Chris.
All right.
See what we got. All right, go one at a time. So lands are 0, of course. We're gonna start with a 6. Okay, off to a strong start. I think I will keep going on the 6. A 0. I'm gonna keep going. A 4 it takes me to 10.
How you feeling?
I think we're probably gonna need to stop right here. Not the most exciting, but I'm not gonna complain about it. So yeah, 13 or less. I could go if I get 3 more. No, it's too risky. Okay, I'll get the Shimmer Dragon.
Quitter talk, if you ask me.
And then I'll cast this Fiery Confluence. So I get to do these modes. I can maybe blow up some artifacts. I'll destroy the Vanquisher's banner.
Oh no.
Yeah, vanquish that banner. And I could kill off Melissa's stuff.
Yeah, you could
deal
kill
4
my
damage to all
knight
of
and
you.
this 1/1.
I guess I'm kind of just in the market to deal 4 damage to each of you. Melissa, you can go attack somebody else. You're not going to bother me.
But you're killing the banner, right?
I'll kill the banner and deal 4 to all of you.
Banner down.
That was
Just
fun.
down to a cool 17.
That's an interesting
early on
card.
here.
Do you mind if I look at that one?
Yeah. Dance
That's-
with Calamity.
I like it. That's wacky is the right term for it.
Yeah. I'm going to play this Myriad Landscape Tapped, and I'm just going to pass the turn. Please go ahead.
All right, let's see here. Shimmer Wing Dragon. Trying to remember. It can grant hexproof.
If I have 4 artifacts, it has hexproof. It doesn't
Okay.
hexproof currently.
Okay, cool.
It's just hanging out. 5, 6.
Oh boy. Yeah. End of turn. Let's despark that dragon.
Okay, it's out of here.
Yep.
I'll just continue to have all my permanents destroyed.
I mean, would prefer to be
Yeah,
able to use it on
I
the Hydra,
see
but
your-
not. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Let
I'll
me just edit that one for you real fast.
yeah, exactly. All right, then I'll sacrifice this and draw a card at the end of the turn. Okay. Yikes. That is not a way to get rid of a giant Hydra. So, I'll scry 1 to start off. Bottom that. Oh, brother.
Peeler.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice a theme with everyone's sleeves but yours, and I'm going to need you to
Oh.
explain this to everybody.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so the answer is definitely not that those were the only sleeves that I could find in the building right now. I prefer... Let's just say that I wanted to like spread the Phyrexian love a little bit, you know? Like
So
trying to-
we're all
I'm
sporting
trying to-
your commander.
Exactly, yeah. Trying to complete the plane, complete this game. Meanwhile, I'm just a very good-looking sad boy. That's...
Right, you're a
saddest.
sleeper agent, and we're
Yeah,
all for X.
exactly, yeah. All right. Let's see here. I will pay 5 for a Shattered Angel, which will let me incubate 5 with
Nice.
the Brimaz ability.
So when we play lands, you gain life.
Yeah, which I think is the only way that I don't don't lose to an 18 Hydra or 19. Yeah, 19.
Meanwhile, that's still getting bigger as we cast spells.
Oh my god, I haven't even been paying attention.
Yeah,
you guys.
That's probably at a solid 20
You
at least at
guys.
this point.
Well, also keep in mind when Bright Palm attacks, it will once again double the number of counters on the Hydra.
So one of us might be eliminated.
Yeah, this could be an early exit.
I didn't realize the secondary text on here was on target creature. I thought it had to be Bright Palm.
Oh,
So guys, my day just got a whole lot better.
But you do have to send this guy in, so
Yeah, it'll be
he'll
fine.
probably die at least.
I'll pass.
All right. Come on, answer. Well, let's see. I think I need to reanimate a knight, so I think I'll begin by attacking Diana with this 4/3 flying first strike, and then I'll draw a card and discard a card.
Nice. So you can even set up exactly the night you want to reanimate if you want to.
Yeah,
You got a spicier
I'm
one
probably
in
going to
your
just reanimate the squadron, but I can set something up for later.
hand.
I'll discard Sir Eleonora, who is somebody who draws a card when it enters the battlefield, but it's pretty expensive right now. All right, so when this hits, I'm going to return the Silverwing Squadron. It enters the battlefield and makes knights equal to the number of opponents I have.
That's
Let's see if I have enough knights in this stack. No.
Okay.
Yes? I don't know. That one has blue in it, but maybe that's fine.
Yeah, should be all right.
Okay, so that was the attack. So now at least I have some defense against that thing.
Did you draw and discard?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I discarded this Sir Eleonora here. Or I'm going to play a land, so you gain 3 life.
Yay!
I'm helping. And then...
So helpful.
And then I will play an answer to that thing, but next turn.
That's okay.
It's Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. When it comes into, when I cast it, I make a 1/1 human. And it has a bunch of abilities, but the important one is I can pay B, tap this, and tap X knights to destroy a creature with power X or less. Oh no.
It's going to be really hard.
That's
to-
not going to destroy that.
I don't know how many you're going to get next turn.
Oh, that's
but
bad news.
Sounds like a tall order.
Oh no. I was,
Also, sorry, Sean, I absolutely just clutched my pearls, but clutched the mic.
Chat will love that.
all right.
Sorry, guys.
I'm defenseless. I'm done. Go ahead.
I don't know about defenseless. You have a wall of knights over there.
The Silverwing Squadron is a 9/9 at the moment.
That's not nothing.
That's like almost half of this.
Yeah. Well, and that's going to have to be a 42-42 or something. So.
Wait, is that double counters on like every attack? Or?
Well, whenever this attacks, if you put a
Oh,
counter on
gosh.
something,
Oh no. Yeah.
or you double the number of counters on something, and it can't be blocked because of power 2 or less.
Oh boy. Yep.
So.
Okay. Well.
We need answers.
Guys,
Where
I
are
told you it was
answers?
fine.
Mana Roger Hydra was strong, a decade ago, still strong today. So, yeah.
Yeah, that card puts in work consistently. One of the better rattlesnakes that has come out in a long time.
What was it? Was it M14, M12?
Something like that, yeah.
Had
It
the
was one of the
something.
core sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not quite 10 years, but getting close, unfortunately.
I think this is the move. I think we go 1, 2, 3. That's not what I meant to do. To put out the Forgotten Ancient. So whenever a player casts a spell, you may put a +1/+1 counter on Forgotten Ancient. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of +1/+1 counters from Forgotten Ancient onto other creatures.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go to combat. Fool that I am. Yeah, I'm going to swing Bright Palm at you, Gavin. And, boy, I'm scared of this wall of knights. How much total power do
I
we
promise
have?
I'll
You don't
block.
have
Let's
42. I'm going to swing at you with the Mana Gorger Hydra, who is now a 41/41.
Well, I think so. It got a counter from Forgotten Ancient, right? So it goes up to 21
This is
counters.
true. Yeah,
So then it
it's
becomes
got a lot.
So
Okay.
it's a 42-42
Holy cow.
Removal, please.
or 43-43.
Okay.
And it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
Oh no. Okay. Well, this. Can
Thank you.
block
That's
it.
important here.
Yeah.
And this is this. Oh, this can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
You don't have to worry about Bright Palm. That's
So I'm
that's
just
Gavin's
I'm just gonna
problem.
take the 4 from
I'm
Bright.
going to block with everything that can block, which is only these 2. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9/9. This is a 4/4. So I'm going to block with these guys. And then I'm going to give all of my stuff indestructible
Okay.
with unbreakable formation. And then I'll just
Good
take
card.
whatever the trample damage
So you
is.
soak up 13, is that right?
I soaked up 9 plus 4,
So 13.
so 13. And what was this guy again?
43.
Okay, somebody do the math for me, please.
No,
What is
no.
that?
30?
30?
29.
29. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no.
All right, so the 29 damage.
Yeah.
So I go to 2, but at least I have a
Wait,
turn.
no, 43 minus, sorry, you're right. 43 minus 13, that's 30.
30. Okay, 30. Yeah. Okay, so I'm
Still
at.
alive.
So that means I'm at one life. Did nothing have life
Listen,
length?
okay, guys, it should tell you something about how often I win that I feel terrible right now.
Before this, we were like, I don't know.
At
We
least
better
I'm
make sure we have
still
enough time
alive,
for this
though.
game. Who knows how long this is gonna go? Now.
Why didn't you block? We need to get that out of here.
But then she could just recast it next turn.
That is true. Yeah,
Right, and then
that
just
is
put it
true.
where the
It's
counter
not
was.
the problem.
Yeah.
I feel like we need a little bit of a board sweeper, less of a.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Mana Gorger Hydra is
I'm
more the
drawing
issue
extra
here.
cards. I'm trying here. I'm really trying.
Yeah. Well.
Are you done after that?
I am.
Is that all? Is that all you can do? Is that all?
That's
all you're gonna do
that's
the most,
my
or-
main
did
disaster.
Did you play a land this turn?
I did, and thank you
Okay.
for reminding me. I'm going to crack the Terramorphic Expanse
Oh
on
man,
my
I
way
gained
out.
6 life, Chris.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, I'll hit you next time.
Yeah. I won't curl up into a ball and die at all.
Okay. Well, speaking of curling up into a ball and dying.
I will be very normal and strong.
Okay. Well. I guess. Just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna float a mana. I'm gonna cast Sahili, Sublime Artificer. When I cast a non-creature spell, I make a servo, and I can also make my artifacts copies of my other artifacts or creatures. I've got 1 floating, 4, 5. I'm going to cast Echo Storm, copying at 1 time. So I'd make a token that's a copy of an artifact twice. So yeah, these both get counters for that, and then I'm just gonna go into ramp mode, I guess. I just want to get differently named tokens, so I'll go 1 Ichor Elixir and 1 Arcane Signet. Those are the only 2 artifacts on the battlefield, or there's no other ones.
Well, there
on
are these incubators.
Yeah. You have the. You
Yeah,
can make
but
some
if
you'd
0/0
like to
But
make some
I
incubator.
feel like the Zerzo Incubator is not what I'm in the market for. So I'm gonna copy 1 Ichor Elixir and 1 Arcane Signet,
Okay.
and
you wanna, like-
I'll play this land.
Could, like use some dice to represent.
Oh, we need some
that.
copy
you have
tokens I
copy
bet
tokens?
in my deck box. So almost certainly gonna be some copy tokens. Nope. Wait, hold on. There's more tokens. Copy, copy, copy. Nope. All right, no copy tokens. Well, I'll just use this. There's an Ichor Elixir, and here is
In
a,
case you forget what you're doing.
yeah, it happens all the time.
Gavin, did you know that there is a main phase and a second main phase?
All right, so these are one of each of these.
I had no idea.
I'm doing all my first main phase, everybody. What am I doing? Okay, so I'll do that, and then I make a 1/1 colorless servo creature token because I played a non-creature spell, and I do have the token for that. So hooray, go me. Boop. And then I'm going to go 1, 2. Who needs cards in their hand? 1, 2, 3,
Overrated.
4.
I'll take some.
I need cards in my hand.
Sorry,
please.
the question was not who needs cards in their hand. The question is I don't, apparently. I'm going to mutate Everquill Phoenix on my servo.
Ooh.
Boop. I create a red artifact token named Feather. So hooray
Feather.
for more funny named tokens. And it can't attack because I just made it. I'm basically out of stuff to do.
Feather,
I don't feel like
comma, not
attacking.
the angel.
Right.
Actual feather.
I don't particularly feel like attacking,
A
so
feather.
Yeah, just a.
I'm just going to pass the turn. I don't think I have a feathers token, so just know I got a feather.
Can I ask a quick rules question?
Yeah.
So you copied everything here, and then you cast that spell twice, essentially, correct?
Yeah, so I cast a total of 3 spells. So the copying will not trigger this a second time.
Gotcha. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
ask.
Good question. It's copying unless you do have Magecraft, which calls out copying explicitly, does not trigger when players cast spells effects.
I mean,
So.
I could always use more.
You also got
counters.
3 life off of my land as well.
Yes.
And now I have no cards in my hand, so we're really living off
Living the
top.
dream.
You are living the dream.
Drum.
Is that a
But
dream?
you always have a commander
Yeah.
in your hand.
Yeah, he might come out.
And
next
also,
turn.
he misses
Drum
you. He's been in the
roll.
command zone the whole time.
That might be the
Oh,
smart
boy.
place to be right now, honestly.
That is not a removal spell. All right, let's see here. Death Touch and Life. Oh, okay, Death Touch and Lifelink. That's something.
Just for everyone at home, this blood is my feather for this phoenix.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see, so if I do that, then. Okay, so I can make.
Pretty explosive starts for everybody here. A lot of fun stuff going on. I mean, it's hard to compete with the 46 Hydra or whatever, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
like-
we're all kind of doing our things, which is sweet.
Yeah.
I really, the night board state got very big very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, that seems really cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die, but I agree with you. I think this.
We all
this
might
has
be
been
hosts,
very
but
fun to
until
set up.
then- Okay, I think the only play here is to disincentivize you from attacking me, leaving this open.
Right, so this land gives all your creatures death touch and lifelink,
like-
which would be
yeah.
That just makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can kill him, but your Hydra will die in the process.
Exactly. Yeah. You
But
can,
at what
you
cost?
can do it. Yeah. At what cost?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't have a ton of great attacks. I guess I'll fly over and attack you for 3, Diana.
That's right. Make your point.
Yeah.
I'll take 3.
Mm-hmm.
You
Send
okay?
a message. Then I will pass after that.
All right, come on, top of deck. Please be there. All right, I will start out by playing the Vidalian Wave Knight. This is a new card. Whenever I draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on each other merfolk and or knight you
Whoa,
control.
that's exciting. Maybe you can get up to, oh, maybe not.
Maybe.
It's
Yeah, I
46
have
power.
no
Can we
idea.
get there?
All right,
Not
and now I need to hunt for a removal spell, so I'm going to attack. Sorry, Diana, but you're killing me. So, attack Diana with the Sidar Jabari and this thing, this vigilance thing. So this one is, I believe it's 10 now. So this is a 10 in the air, and this is 4.
Wonder-
But when this
I mean,
attacks,
if
I
you
get to
just
draw and
smash her
discard
with
a card.
everything, how much damage do you deal? Can you do you use the old player removal option?
Oh, I don't know. That's a really good question.
That is a good question.
So let's see. These are not knights. So these will be 3/3s. This will be a 3/3.
Holy cow.
Oh, I also need
think
another
I think
1/1.
you can do it.
Should I do it? What do you guys think?
Gosh, it's a real.
I was going to be benevolent and not attack with the Hydra this turn, for the record. I'm stating it now. I was going to do the nice thing.
Well, if that's the case, then I will only attack you with the flyers.
Let's
If that is
stick with-
true.
Yeah, let's stick with that plan for now, just
I
because.
would love for everyone to get to do their thing. I want
Yeah.
to see this Phyrexian goodness come to
Yeah, we haven't
culmination.
really seen a lot of. Actually, I mean, sort of your deck too is it's a pretty slow start. You're
Just
making
keep
tokens.
ganging up on Gavin.
But what are you actually doing?
If we need to, for the sake of Hollywood magic and the show itself, we can hold off on the Hydra kills.
He'll just,
Okay.
he'll just go over here for a little while.
So these guys are going to be attacking you anyway because I have to get my revenge.
I understand that.
And I'm
I
going to
get
draw
that
and discard
completely.
a card.
I'm going to go ahead and block your commander, though.
I'll discard an acclaimed contender.
Oh, it has first strike. JK, just kidding.
These also both fly.
They both fly?
Yes, they both fly.
All right, then I
They
won't
fly
block
now.
anything, and
Actually,
I'll go to 9.
This will first strike in and bring a knight back to make this one bigger.
Oh,
too,
you're
right?
totally right. Wow, good call.
Gavin.
But also, since I drew a card, all of my knights are now +1/+1. So
Oh, then I think I'm
it'll be a.
dead.
No, I don't think you're dead. This
Close.
is 5 plus. This is like 12 or something.
Math. All right.
So first you take 5,
Took 5.
and then when this hits you, it returns the Sir Eleonora, who
Oh, you
is.
draw another card.
Oh my god!
Nice.
I draw another card. Oh, this is so amazing. All right, I'm going to draw a card from this.
Board states are fun.
Mm-hmm.
And now everything is a 2. Except for this one. This one's just a 1. I need many dice. But anyway, let's
Would you
figure
like
out what
this
the total
gigantic
damage is.
draw?
Do I
Dice
take an
for down here?
additional?
No, this is only 5.
Okay.
So now we'll figure out how big is this guy.
Oh boy.
So he is a 12 with 2 counters. So he is a 14.
All right. Great. So I'm at 3.
Cool.
We're
Everything
doing
got
it.
so
We're
high
doing
stakes
it.
so
Everything's
quickly.
fine.
My Sir Eleonora has disappeared. Oh no, there it is. I found it. These all have 2 counters as well. Okay, now I am going to
What a
That
move.
was.
play a land
You
and
and I
pass
were
the
both
turn.
fine one turn ago. What happened?
I feel like every time we've played Commander on Weekly MTG, it's always like we'll play for 90 minutes and get nowhere near the end of a game.
Oh
and
my
now we're in
God.
like late stage game mode. At, you know.
The chaos.
We've
is-
been
Yeah,
here 10 minutes.
Yeah, minute 35 of the stream.
You know that if we played Planechase, we'd be like, man, this game's never gonna end. It'd be all their universe. So,
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how it always goes.
Oh man, you know what I don't have a lot of in my hand is life gain. That would be a cool thing. Green.
If you do 1 point to Melissa, you'll stop her army. So, you know.
That is true. I just, like a gust of wind kills me.
Yeah, but I said I wouldn't smack her in the face this turn. So
It's true.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna do the Genesis Hydra for
Fun.
3.
Okay. So cool. So
This gets a counter.
Counters. The army
This
groweth.
gets a counter. Boy, that Hydra just got real big real fast. Okay, so when I cast this, reveal the top X cards of my library. X is 3. So we have a Fortified Village, an Uncivil Unrest, and a Game Trail. Well, that's a bunch of poo. You can put a non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest into your library. Well, none of those are 3 or less, so all of this gets shuffled back into my library. I will deal with that in just a moment. And then can't attack you because you can give everything Death Touch and Lifelink, correct?
Yes.
Could you just give all my stuff Lifelink?
No.
Could you just?
No.
Card doesn't do that. I'm afraid.
No.
It would be
Only
really
creatures
nice.
I control.
I'm just gonna sit this
Just
time,
chill.
I think, because I want to see what Gavin's deck can actually do.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Cool. So you're done.
I am finished.
Finna. Okay.
And that might be literal, like I'm actually finished.
Oh, that's a funny card to draw. Okay. That is a kind of funny card, actually. Okay, well, let's do some funny things. 2 mana. 1 mana, 2 mana. I'm going to play the Combine Chrysalis. All my creature tokens have flying, and I can pay 4 mana and sacrifice a token to create a 4/4 green beast creature token. I played a non-creature spell, so I'm going to create a Servo, which I am out of, so this will just be a, I don't know, I'm just going to say this is a Servo. I don't want to use a Thopter because that's, misleading. All right, I'll use this Gremlin, I guess. This is a 1/1 Servo.
These decks make so many tokens.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Melissa, how many flyers do you have right now?
I have 1 untapped flyer.
You have the Silverwing Squadron.
But I also have this, which could kill something at a moment's notice.
Moment's notice. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Wow. Am I allowed to kill people, Chris?
Yeah. No. I mean, we're. Let's see. Yeah. I think we can. We
Good.
can take some gloves.
Good.
off.
Murder me. Do it. I know
Good.
I'm the obvious target.
Okay, and you got 2 flyers.
I only have 1
You have one
flyer.
but you can deal with 2 of them.
I have the onboard kill
Right, so
spell.
I can kill one of you 2, which is kind of the wrong amount of the 2 of you. So I would like to be able to kill both of you, but we just can't have everything all the time. What's going on with you, Chris? I mean, if I kill one of them,
I mean, I might be able to do something. I mean, I have this flyer still. Technically, this is a lethal flyer if I can take out.
if you can get some of Melissa's stuff out of the way,
Yeah.
Is Silverwing Squadron not long for this world?
Well, I don't have any cards in my hand. So
Oh,
what
fair
you
enough,
see is
fair
what
enough.
you get
Gotcha.
here. But so, I mean, just for the chat. So basically my options are, so I've got this 4/4 flyer already. So this can and this 3/3 elephant also flies. So I definitely have 2 flyers in the air. I can do a fun little trick where I use Saheeli to turn one of my artifact tokens into this 4/4, and then
Oh,
it
that's
is
cool.
a creature token so it will have flying. Although the Phoenix has flying anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. So that's kind of cool. So I can create 3 flyers in the air. Now Melissa can deal with 2 of my flyers. So if I send all 3 at her, I will kill her. If I send any of the flyers at you,
But I
will
have
die.
untapped mana. Aren't you afraid?
No.
No hesitation.
Wow. So rude.
So, you know, it's kind of deciding who I want to kill. Melissa hasn't attacked me yet. You have. I don't know. I feel. But you've got 4 billion things.
And none of my Hydras have reach. I deserve this.
I guess the biggest thing is if Melissa stays around, then we have to deal with her entire board. If you stay around, if we kill off the Hydra, we're in pretty good shape, right?
That's true.
So that's kind of like the one difference here. So I guess Melissa is the target, even if I will like lose a lot of my stuff in the process, and she has a bunch of untapped lands. But you know, what's Magic if not?
You know, sometimes you just have to make choices and live with your consequences. You know?
What would the chat do?
Yeah, in fact, chat. What is chat feeling right now?
I think I'm gonna go for the Melissa kill.
You're gonna go for the Melissa?
But you tell.
Yeah.
But we'll see if chat changes my mind as I'm partway through this. Okay, I'm gonna turn my Arcane Signet into a copy of this Phoenix.
Okay, maybe I want to do something about that.
Okay, that is my first action.
But I can remove the Phoenix, and then it will not there will be no target for.
Correct. Then it will just fizzle.
Yeah. So I need to do that because otherwise I'm going to die.
All right, well, I guess.
So I tap this, and it's a 4/4. So I need to tap 4 knights. So I will tap 4 knights.
Okay.
To try to destroy this thing here with power 4 or less.
4 or less. I have no way to increase its power with the 0 cards I have in my hand, so this will just die. Death the Phoenix. Okay, so then Saheela's ability will just not happen. Well, then that makes the target clear. Sorry, I tried.
That's okay.
I really tried here.
Like I said, I deserve this.
You got to do the thing.
I did get to do the thing. I've never put that many counters on one creature before. I don't think.
It's more dice than card at this point.
It's true.
I'm gonna boop you with this elephant that flies.
You gonna boot me with it?
Yeah, just a classic elephant boop.
It's the most twee way.
Can
to
you
go
describe the flying elephant as it comes to just like obliterate these giant hydras and its controller and everything else?
out? Just flapping its big old Dumbo ears.
Yeah.
While
Just flying
Oh,
around.
Death by Dumbo.
there we go.
All right, that's me.
All right,
There's your
well,
stream title right there.
Like I said, good time, not a long time.
okay. Then.
We did it. We dealt with the Mana Gorger Hydra.
Yeah, I don't
The
think.
only way
I don't
we
think.
knew how.
Yeah, I feel like that's the villain cheering over there, you know. So I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll bring out good old Gimbal. Boop. Just to make sure that he shows up. And then let's see. This was the Arcane Signet. I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm just gonna leave that up. Okay, I'll end my turn. I'm going to create a Gremlin or X's with basically power and toughness with the differently named tokens I control. So,
How can you tell?
yeah, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This isn't actually a Gremlin, so I'll make it a 6, 6. As a reminder, everybody, this is a. Oh, I've actually got the servo back now, so this is safe. So I've got the servo here. This is an Arcane Signet. This is an Ichor Elixir, and this is a feather token for this Phoenix.
Does it count itself?
It does count itself, right? It creates the token, and then you count itself. So it'll always be at least a 1/1. And
Does the elephant count?
the elephant? Oh, artifact? No, it's
Oh,
not.
artifact,
It's not an artifact token. So
Sorry, guys, just asking.
Does not
for
count.
me.
Does not count the elephant. You're right. So 1 smaller. Go ahead.
You're welcome.
All right, end of turn. Let's transform some of these tokens.
All right,
here.
incubate up.
There we go. Get ourselves some Phyrexians.
See, I die and he finally starts playing. I know who you're afraid of.
Things start
Taylor.
cracking out of the eggs. It's very visceral. It's a little gross.
And Melissa still has what 4, 5, 6 untapped creatures.
That is correct. Yep. None of them
yeah.
fly.
So maybe
I
you have
thought
to deal with
this
that.
is a flyer, right?
Sorry, this was way over here, and I forgot about it.
So if
I
you,
just
so
have
if you deal
so
with
many
this,
cards.
if you
Yeah.
deal with this, you can clock
I
in with the
can.
Shattered
Yeah, I
Angel.
can.
Okay.
I can go for it.
All right.
Let's see. Oh boy.
All you gotta
You
do
can
is
do
deal
it.
1
Well,
point of
I
damage.
can't remove it, but I can at least.
You can force me
Yeah,
to.
exactly. Force you to.
force me to block with it. Because
I
I,
think-
my choices are block or die, so.
Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the move. So Melissa coming in with the 3/3 flyer.
And I must block.
So I'll give it Death Touch and Lifelink.
Okay.
Gain 3 to go to 29, and that will die. let's see here. And second main, let's get a Nettle Cyst in play here. So that will let me incubate 3.
Nice.
And then I got a draw.
I don't think it does, right? When we cast a phyrexian creature,
Artifact creature,
it
my
is
bad.
neither of
Yep,
those.
yep, forgot.
It looks a lot like an artifact creature.
Yeah,
It plays one
yeah.
on TV, but it's not quite the not quite the thing.
Do I not actually have a germ? Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So I think that is all that I can do for the turn. A Phyrexian died, so I'm going to proliferate and bump all these up 1.
Can I get a counter on my Gremlin?
Let's see. Do you need a counter? No.
I'm not even going to ask for counters. 'Cause
Yeah, I
know
think
what the
you're good.
answer is.
I think you're good on counters on.
I was figuring out to ask.
Yeah,
you know,
fair
if-
enough,
If
yeah.
you're generous.
All right, so
You know?
step 1 is all
Closed mouths
the
don't get
knights
fed. And all
Yeah.
that.
get a counter.
Yeah.
So gonna bump every die up by 1.
Holy smokes.
You guys were so worried about my Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did try and kill Melissa for but yeah, it did not quite work.
It is time to attack people. Oh, should I attack with everybody? Oh my god, this is hard.
You're at 1 life.
I know, I don't.
This is
Honestly,
this is the time.
this is too hard to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Is this a classic flunge math is for blockers kind of moment?
Maybe, let's see. So
I don't think you can kill both of us.
I highly doubt it.
But you will.
I can't even tell what's a creature over here, honestly.
So this is what you got. I have a 4/4/1/1 and a 5/5.
Okay.
I can bring back this Phoenix, but it comes in tapped. So, right, you'll draw a card when you attack with Sidar Jabari, so all your stuff will get a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. I still think you're going to be short of killing both of us, though.
I think so too. Like, the thing is, like, draw spells that I may or may not have make the math very difficult.
Well,
Because
show
I
us your
don't,
hand,
I
and then-
don't know how you guys are going to block. Okay, so
I will probably block.
here's what I'll do. I'll first attack. I have to attack something. Let's see. This is a 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
This is only a 3/3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little guy.
I want to send this vigilance guy at Chris,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to send this flyer at Gavin, and I want to send these vigilance
You
tokens
should note that
at people.
these do fly because of my Combine Chrysalis. So.
Oh, that changes everything. Okay, then I have to send this at Chris then, so I can get my Knight reanimation trigger.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep, that'll do it.
I will send this over here,
Mhm.
and I'll send these Knights over here, and I'll send. Oh my God, this is.
The arrows start showing up on the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah.
right.
Okay, so far these are here. These are here.
Yep.
Everything else over here,
Okay, so you're just sending Sidar Jabari at Chris, and you're sending everything.
and this thing as well.
Those two at
Okay,
Chris,
and-
everything else in
and
there.
Ariel. All right.
Okay.
Well, nothing I can do there.
And so you're
Oh,
attacking.
Everything's about to
first
get
I
another
have to
count.
do
Yep,
this.
yep. So you draw and then discard.
I'll discard a Path of Ancestry. All right, so everything is bigger.
Right. And Ariel is active. Okay, are you going to use Ariel before it blocks?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is your things attacking me. It goes this in order of largeness, right? Or I
Let's
guess
see.
these are all
so
the same size?
this is equal to my hand size, so this is 4
Yeah.
plus
Okay.
3.
So we're gonna go servo in front of there. I don't even know if I'm gonna survive, but we can at least try. So this, and then this is the biggest. So if I block like this, I'm currently taking 6, 12, 18. If I don't block this guy, I take 24 and go to 4. But I don't really have a, okay, I'm just gonna block like this. I'll block like that.
Okay.
And I will. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I just want to chunk with the Nettle Cyst here on Ariel.
Okay. I need to do something before damage. I don't know if it kills you. You can tell
Oh,
me.
no.
It's pull from tomorrow, where
that's-
X equals
Oh my
6.
God.
That sounds pretty lethal.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so you're gonna draw 6 discards.
Yes.
All right. So you're hitting me with 3 knights still, right? So that's
Yes.
6, 12, 18, plus another 18. So that's 36. So I will die.
Whoa.
Surprise!
I'll discard Sir Conrad.
Could you explain that one more time for the person whose jaw is currently on the floor trying to understand what just happened?
Oh, there's one thing. So this only hits your other merfolks and knights.
Oh, this didn't get
So
counters.
this should not be
Okay.
large. This should not be large at all.
My
So
bad. Sorry about that. I
it's
don't
okay.
read the cards.
So I would actually block here. I don't. That might very well still might be lethal.
You might
but-
be alive. I don't know.
but
So
so-
these are +6. So these are up to 10.
Right. So now
So-
that's
hot.
So yeah,
so now that's 24, 27. I'd go to 1 life.
Okay. Well, that's
Right.
unfortunate.
I think that's correct, right? Because this is blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And this is blocked, so that, and this is blocked, so that's 3, leaving 3 things left. That's 24, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'm at 28, so I go to 1.
All right. Great.
Or
So,
2 people at 1 life, huh? What a way to play
Let
Magic.
me.
What a time to be alive. Oh, wait.
We're out of dice with. Well, this dice has.
Here,
I got
here.
lots
we
more.
got plenty.
Have
We're
the
there.
obelisk.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know where we work? We have plenty of dice.
All right. Did I do all this correctly? Are these power and toughnesses still correct?
Now Peeler gets to do the math.
I trust you. I believe it should be.
All right.
But yeah.
Okay. So now this has to reanimate something.
So it's going to connect for 14, right?
Okay. So before all this went down, that was 7 power, right? I think. Sidar Jabari was at.
Well, it just got 6 counters. So
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember what I actually took when, because it has first strike, right? So it did the damage and then it got all those counters.
Well, I thought you guys you guys pulled from tomorrow
the
before.
pull from
Oh,
tomorrow
Pull from Tomorrow was
from before
pre-combat. My
damage.
bad. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
so that was 14.
after the combat trigger.
All right, so yeah, 14.
Okay.
Nice try.
Yep. All right.
And
I
then
tried.
you were blocking. You blocked Ariel.
Yeah, blocked
Okay.
Ariel.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this has to return something.
Oh, so what a shame.
So here's Sir Conrad, which is going to kill you at a moment's notice.
Yep. If a creature so much as touches the graveyard, I will die.
And I will play a command tower as my land, and I have 7 cards, and I will pass.
I guess I
pass
actually
the
have
turn.
to respond to you targeting. Sorry, excuse me. You have
Oh,
to respond to you targeting
yes.
Sir Conrad by bringing back my Evercool Phoenix by sacrificing my feather.
Oh
token.
yeah,
If I were
absolutely.
to do that later,
yes.
I would die.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So now it's back,
Yep.
and then I play this land,
Yep.
and I am done.
Okay.
That was a turn.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oof.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my card.
Sheesh.
It's a funny. Well, that's pretty funny. There is a problem though. That is Sir Conrad.
Yeah, it kills you at any time.
These tokens are dumb,
He
right?
came in, so doesn't everything get another
Uh,
counter?
No,
That's
Are you
that's
getting
only.
counters for knights?
I get counters. Well, I get counters when I cast knights. I didn't cast
Oh,
him,
he came from the graveyard.
and I get counters when I draw cards.
I'm trying.
Well, I
I'm
have.
trying to help.
I have
There's a lot happening.
There's
here.
there's
I,
a lot.
I am very
I
overwhelmed
have
with all
a
of the
really
things.
sweet card, and I think Sir Conrad is gonna actually be the thing that does me. Yeah, I could actually kill everybody
Oh.
if Sir
Really?
Conrad wasn't here.
Wow, Sir
I'm-
Conrad.
but I'm-
Yeah, I am out of options.
But
on
I
Conrad.
at least got to go for it. So that was a really sick draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. I will Rise and Shine overloaded. So all my So all my non-creature artifacts become 4/4 artifact creatures. That's pretty darn cool.
And they all fly.
And they all fly. So all of these are 4/4 artifact creatures with flying now. However, the problem is Melissa at any time can tap Ariel
Yes.
to kill off a creature and kill me.
Yeah, you're pretty much just living at her will.
Right.
Mutually assured destruction.
So not saying I love that. If I was at 2 life, I would
Yeah,
be fine.
if you
You'd
were at
actually-
2 life, you would
yeah,
be like. I would
anything-
probably be dead if you were at 2 life.
Right. If I was at 2 life, I would be fine. But somehow I'm not. So.
We've had so many consequential single-digit interactions here. 1 more point of power, and you would have been out already.
This is a wild game of Magic.
Yeah, this is.
All right. So I guess I'm just gonna kill Chris.
Yeah, no, go
And,
for it.
For
I mean,
a
listen, I am the villain, right?
12, 16 at Chris.
I think I'm the villain though.
Yeah.
Arguably, I
Nothing
think
in
we're
hand.
all there.
I could have made a bunch of golems last turn, but otherwise, no. That's it on my end, I think.
So I'll kill Chris,
All right.
which feels good at least.
There we
then
go. Victory for the multi.
I would have been
There
able
we
to
go.
kill Melissa if I had a second point of life, but I sadly do not.
All right.
Okay.
Do the thing.
Ariel will tap this and tap my well, I have a lot of knight. I tap this knight to destroy this 1/1 creature.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everyone
there we
takes
go.
one.
And I die. That's that. There it is. Just like that.
Okay, hang on. We definitely, so like we took, what, a couple of minutes, introducing ourselves, having a good time, talking
They're
it out.
probably about 45
This-
minutes or so.
Yeah, this is easily the quickest Commander game we've ever had.
There were ups and downs. That was a wild ride.
Yeah, it definitely
What a game.
took some turns.
What
Wow.
again?
These decks were designed to play with Planechase, and Planechase does add a lot of game actions and a lot of time onto the games. So I think the decks are generally a little bit like faster than like the average precon that we make. So that probably had something to do with it.
Yeah, in fact, we have some of the Planechase cards here. Let's take a look at some of the options here.
I just think we're all super great at Magic. We're all just
Yeah,
really
no, the real
good.
answer is that we are very, very talented.
Yep.
And
You're welcome.
just
guys.
making optimal plays all the time. I'm trying to remember which Planechase cards were for which deck. Here we got.
I like the
That's
envelopes. I feel like
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
realize
the-
they were different for each deck.
Yeah, so each deck has
so
10 different planes.
Yeah, every deck has 10 different planes here. In fact, Sean, if we could
Those
go
are
back to the
mine,
overhead and we could
'cause
just
mine
sort of
was fresh.
walk
Okay.
through and talk
Right.
about some.
And so some of them are reprint planes, like Turi Island, Sokenzan. We've seen these before. There's also a bunch of brand new ones, right? So every pack is one phenomenon, and these are like you run into them. Why don't we just talk about how Planechase works, actually?
Yeah,
for those who don't
exactly,
know.
yeah.
So can you have me the... Oh, here it is. Perfect. Planar die. So the way the Planechase works is like this. You're going to have a stack of planes. Now, there's two ways to kind of do it. The official way is everyone has their own stack of 10 planes. Also, if you're feeling like it, you can shuffle all of them into one shared stack together. That's a home brew rule, but we'll talk about just the normal way. Imagine all of our own stack of planes. The game starts, let's say I go first because this time I'm running the show, and I flip over the top card of the planar deck. Every plane has kind of two things going on. One is a static ability that's just true, more or less, for everybody. You're on that plane, you're on that world, that's what's happening. The second thing is a chaos ability. I'll explain what happens in a second. On your turn, you can do this thing called roll the planar die.
The planar die.
It looks like this, and in fact, there's 5 different ones, one in each of the decks. For your first roll each turn, you can do it at sorcery speed, so during your main phase, when the stack is empty, you can roll a planar die. The first one is free. If you roll the planeswalker symbol, you move to the next plane. So the current plane gets turned face down, goes on the bottom of the stack, and the next plane gets turned face up. If I roll a planar die, I flip from the top of my planar deck. If Chris rolls a planar die, my plane goes down and he flips from the top of his planar deck, okay? So if we did that, now it'd be on the Caldaya, which is from New Capenna, which gives all my stuff blitz. Makes a lot of sense. If you roll this effect, that's the chaos effect. Chaos. And chaos ensues. And so in this case, whenever chaos ensues, you return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. So it gives you a little incentive to roll. All kinds of wacky things can happen. So you're basically going around the game and you're rolling on your turn to do this. Now, your first roll, like I said, is 0 mana. Your second roll costs 1 mana. Your third roll costs 2 mana, and so on and so forth. So it goes up by 1 each time on your turn. But at the end of your turn, the tax on it goes away. When it comes back around, it's back to just 0 mana. So you normally, when you play Planechase, everyone takes the free roll on their turn unless the plane you're on is like perfect for you. Because those chaos effects are usually beneficial. You want to roll to kind of get them.
Yeah, so it's also fun because it just gives every deck kind of a mana sink, right? There's like always
Right.
something you could be doing with, open mana.
And the planes that you get inside your precon are often good for your deck. So it incentivizes you to roll for yourself because there are things that are going to be especially good. Like you've got Esper over here. Your artifacts cost you 1 less to cast. Well, oh howdy doody, your deck is full of artifacts. It also gives you a bonus to your white, blue, and black creatures, which is your white and black. That makes a lot of sense. So it's fun to have these kind of like small little nods, and it's cool to see all the worlds of Magic, including some really deep cuts. Like you have everything from stuff you probably recognize, like here's the Caldaya from Capenna, and here's Sokenzan from Kamigawa. But here is Innis Hain, which is from one of the first Magic novels. This is from
Deep cuts.
Arena maybe, or The Gathering, or Magic, or something like that. But it's from one of the very early Magic novels. Ethan Fleischer loves his deep cuts. So all kinds of fun stuff. Here's Paliano, which makes somebody the Monarch, which is of course fitting for Fiora. So they really
doesn't love the
tie
Monarch,
into their
right?
worlds.
So you could go through and look through the different planes that are available with each of these decks and build that for other commander decks that you have put together if you and your group decide that you want to incorporate Planechase?
Yeah, totally. So some people will like build their own planar decks, so they'll show up with their 10 planes ready to play. The way I do find that a lot of people end up playing Planechase is just, hey, I brought my planes. Here's a stack of 50. I just have them all or whatever in the center of the table. Maybe you do a little bit of your own building to get rid of the ones you really don't like. But that way, you know, it's not everyone will necessarily bring their planes to every commander game they come to. But if you bring your own stack of planes and say, hey, I want to play Planechase, people are often pretty open to it, right? It's like, oh yeah, cool. Let's give that a roll.
Adds that extra layer to everything, right?
It seems like a really fun way to take sort of a traditional commander night where everybody has that deck that's beloved to them and expand it a little bit more and add a little bit of spice just to that pot and bring something new to that game.
Yeah, a little bit of extra variance and just, you know, adding that extra wrinkle to things.
That chaos.
The chaos.
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 I used
I
to
love
play
that.
so much Planechase back when this was released in the past. What was it, 2012, 2011 or so?
2012 was the first release, and 2010 I think was the, or sorry, 2012 was the second release, and I think 2010, 2009 was the
I
first
believe
release.
the second release was when I played the most Planechase.
Yeah.
Like, my play group had all the planes, and we added them to our games a lot. It added a ton of variance onto the game, which not everybody likes. Like, personally, as a more competitive player, I didn't like the variance so much, so I would get frustrated sometimes. But we had ways to like mitigate the variance by like doing things like we played a variant where instead of just flipping the plane, you would just like lay out a couple and like choose which one you would want to go to. That was always really fun. I think we played that one the most.
So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with this, and just
The art is amazing.
Yeah,
too.
I would
Art's
say you can like
incredible.
put these up on your fridge, right? They're just like absolutely gorgeous
Like
pieces.
little planar postcards.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was about to say.
They're absolutely
Greetings
fantastic.
from the ether flues on
Yeah.
Equatana.
My favorite plane is not here, which is Gaviny, which in German translates to Gavin. So I have that at my desk. Fun fact.
Nice.
So yeah, that's Planechase.
See,
Those-
this
those
one,
are
on the other
commander
hand,
decks.
is named after me.
Oh, Plain White Disaster.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah, search the planar deck for the
Yeah,
one that best matches your
Tag
business.
yourself.
Tag
Yeah,
yourself.
tag yourself.
Tag yourself.
Cool. All right, well, thank you so much for walking through that, and thank you all for joining us here for a little game. And thank you all for showing up and saying hello to us. It's been great. Definitely moved quicker than anticipated, but that's kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes with these commander decks. Thanks all again for joining us. Hope you had a great time, and we will see you next week where we're going to be talking about the Magic Story podcast. Is that right, Sean? Can I get a nod? Pretty sure that's correct. It'll be the Magic Story podcast. Yeah, we're doing that next week. So yeah, catch you all then. And again, hope you have a great release weekend for March of the Machine. Check out these decks, go to your local store, play some games, and yeah, we'll catch y'all next time. Bye.